Niantic found a really interesting way to capitalize on Pokemon Go's success by ruining the game. Find out how they did it on today's Nerdist News. Do you remember a time before Pokemon Go? Because we don't. I mean, what is sleep? Sleep is for the dead people. By night, we trawl the city conquering gyms from those pathetic fools who desire rest to quell the burn of their unremarkable lives. Anyway, Pokemon Go is love and Pokemon Go is life, but some recent app updates from Niantic have been, kind of ruining the whole entire thing. To their credit, the studio has been doing their best to address fan concerns and update the app regularly, and while they've mostly fixed the horrible server issues that plagued it at the beginning, they've also deleted or otherwise messed with a bunch of features that fans have been counting on to, maybe finally catch a goddamn Clefable? Here are 5 ways Niantic's updates are wrecking Pokemon Go. So first of all, Niantic just killed in-app tracking, as well as all tracking in general. That is right, that handy 1 to 3-step display on the nearby section of your app, which we had to figure out ourselves, by the way, thanks to a lack of tutorials, glitched out, showing 3 steps for all Pokemon. I'm going to blame Kyle Hill for cracking that code, and you should too. Hashtag Kyle Hill ruined Pokemon Go. We assumed Niantic would fix the error in an upcoming update. So true though. But instead their solution was to remove the 3-step display entirely. Now players only know which Pokemon are kinda sorta somewhat nearby without any real sense of how far they might have to travel to catch, say, a useless Pidgey. Awesome. Hashtag Kyle Hill ruined Pokemon Go. It's all your fault, dude.
I get so many tweets.
Which wouldn't be the complete end of the world if they hadn't disabled all tracking, meaning sites like Pokevision.com, which mapped out your neighborhood by zip code and told you where every Pokemon around you was hiding and for how long, are now completely useless. Bummer for their roughly 11 million daily users. But after the most recent update, Pokevision, along with our hope of catching them all, is now gone. And now we're stuck hoping for a Snorlax and getting stuck with another dozen Pidgeys. Speaking of useless Pokemon, many trainers have realized even low-level common Pokemon have gotten way harder to catch since the most recent update, which is straight up breaking the game for some. If you live in the suburbs, it's hard enough to find a rare Pokemon, let alone any mon at all, but when it takes 4 to 5 Pokeballs to catch a sub-100 CP...
Rat-ta-ta. Rat-ta-ta. Oh look, there goes a flock of rat-ta-tas.
You're basically forced to either start shelling out cash to buy balls or give up the game entirely. Fans have also noticed that Pokemon run away way more frequently now and have tighter capture rings even at lower levels, so you could easily waste the last of your great balls on a weak-ass Zubat, not even catch it, and then suddenly bump into a Charizard you didn't even realize was nearby because tracking is dead. Who are these sadists at Niantic and why are they doing this to us? But apparently, not all Pokemon have become impossible to catch. Last week, a couple in Ohio claimed to have caught one of the most rare and notably unreleased legendary Pokemon, Articuno, sending the internet into a frenzy. The couple went to extreme lengths to prove their legendary was in fact real before Niantic went ahead and rectified the situation by removing the Pokemon from their account since Articuno wasn't meant to be released yet. I would be so pissed. Oh my god. So not cool. So now we're back to no legendaries and Pidgeys who take 100 Pokeballs and 10 raspberries to catch. Is Niantic trying to wipe out all of our hopes and dreams at once because it is working? And that's not even the last thing these monsters have unleashed upon us. No. They wanted to update one more previously helpful feature to really put the nail in the coffin. That's pretty good. Before this week, the Pokemon Go app would scan your area for new Pokemon once every 5 seconds, letting users register nearby Pokemon at a pretty respectable speed, allowing bicyclists and bus riders alike to catch them on their commutes. But no, the updates couldn't just stop with the tracking or with making the Pokemon more aggressive. No, now the scan time has doubled. The refresh time is now 10 seconds, making it more challenging than ever to play Pokemon Go, actually, on the go. And the radius the app scans has changed as well, meaning you need to be even closer and slower than ever before to catch a Pokemon. I'm just never gonna get that Clefable, am I? Congratulations, Niantic. You've broken me. But what do you guys think? Is this the end of the most popular app in the world? Will you keep playing now that even Rattatas, Pidgeys, and Weedles are near impossible to catch? Has Team Rocket infiltrated Niantic?
Meowth, that's right!
Can someone please just tell me where I can find a Clefable f***ing nest around here? Thanks. Okay, bye. Let's discuss. Kyle, you are Pokemon Go's biggest player. Are you still catching them all?
No, I'm not. It's retrofitting a game that they didn't expect to be huge with updates that they think will make it harder or better, but it just points out that it wasn't very well made in the first place.
What's on Because Science today, Kyle?
Today, I'm tackling probably my most requested topic ever. How strong is One Punch Man?
Nice. Check it out over at Nerdist.com, and don't forget, hashtag Kyle ruined Pokemon Go.
I don't.
You know they saw
Stop
that.
it.
They saw that video.
Bean facts, Chuck
and they're
facts,
like,
Kyle
well-
shirt. Shut up. I don't care. I'm not gonna respond. Oh, man.
Like you're upset. It gets you followers.